Have you ever wondered what the world would look like if we solved all of humanity's biggest problems? I'm not talking about science fiction. I'm talking about a potential reality, one brought about by something called artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Unlike the AI we have today, which is great at specific tasks, like playing chess or writing an email, AGI would possess the ability to understand, learn, and apply knowledge across a vast range of tasks, much like a human being but with the processing power of a supercomputer. Imagine a single intelligence that could revolutionize medicine, solve climate change, and unlock the deepest mysteries of the universe. It sounds incredible, right? But what would this future actually look like, and how could it change everything we know? Let's dive in and explore the dawn of a new era. First, let's get a clear picture of what AGI really is. Think about your smartphone's assistant. It can set an alarm or tell you the weather, but it can't write a novel or discover a new scientific principle. That's narrow AI. AGI, on the other hand, is the holy grail of artificial intelligence. It would be a system with generalized human cognitive abilities. It could reason, plan, solve complex problems, think abstractly, and learn from experience at a speed and scale that is simply unimaginable for the human brain. We're not just talking about a smarter machine, we're talking about a completely new kind of intelligence on this planet. Its arrival wouldn't be just another technological update. It would be a pivotal moment in human history, comparable to the invention of language or the discovery of fire. The implications are staggering, and they touch every single aspect of our lives. Let's start with healthcare. This is where AGI could have one of its most immediate and profound impacts. Imagine a doctor that has read every medical journal, every clinical trial, and every patient case file ever published, and can recall it all instantly. AGI could analyze a person's unique genetic makeup, lifestyle, and medical history to create truly personalized treatment plans. Diseases like cancer or Alzheimer's, which are incredibly complex, could be understood at a molecular level, leading to targeted cures rather than just treatments. AGI could predict potential health issues years before they manifest, allowing for preventative measures that could save millions of lives. And it's not just about curing diseases. AGI could accelerate the development of technologies to repair and even reverse the aging process, potentially extending our healthy lifespans by decades. This isn't just about living longer, it's about living healthier, more vibrant lives, free from the suffering of many of today's most feared illnesses. Now, let's think bigger. Let's think about our planet. Climate change is one of the most complex challenges we've ever faced. It involves countless variables across atmospheric science, oceanography, economics, and human behavior. For us, it's a daunting puzzle. For an AGI, it's a massive dataset waiting to be optimized. An AGI could analyze global climate models with a level of detail we can't even fathom, identifying the most effective and efficient strategies to reduce carbon emissions, develop new forms of clean energy, and even devise technologies to actively remove greenhouse gases from the atmosphere. It could design a perfectly sustainable global energy grid or invent new materials that are both incredibly strong and completely biodegradable. Instead of incremental progress, AGI could offer us a comprehensive, actionable roadmap to a sustainable future, healing our planet and ensuring its habitability for generations to come. Of course, the changes wouldn't stop there. Our entire economic landscape would be transformed. The concept of a job as we know it could become a thing of the past, with AGI and advanced robotics handling nearly all labor from manufacturing and logistics to creative and analytical work. Humanity could be freed from the necessity of working to survive. This could lead to a post-scarcity world, where resources, goods, and services are abundant and accessible to everyone. Imagine a society where you are free to pursue your passions, whether that's art, science, exploration, or simply spending time with loved ones, without the pressure of earning a living. This would require a complete rethinking of our social and economic systems, perhaps leading to concepts like a universal basic income becoming not just a theory, but a necessity. It's a future where human value is defined not by our productivity, but by our creativity, our curiosity, and our capacity for connection. Education would also undergo a radical transformation. Today's one-size-fits-all model would become obsolete. An AGI tutor could create a completely personalized learning path for every single student on Earth. It would understand your unique learning style, your strengths, your weaknesses, and your interests. If you're struggling with a concept, it could explain it in a dozen different ways until it clicks. If you're fascinated by a particular topic, it could provide you with an endless well of knowledge and challenging projects. Learning would no longer be a chore confined to a classroom. It would become a lifelong adventure of discovery, tailored perfectly to you. This would unlock the full potential of every human mind, fostering a global population of innovators, thinkers, and creators. The rate of human progress would accelerate exponentially as knowledge becomes universally accessible and perfectly taught. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds a bit utopian, and there are definitely significant challenges to consider. The development of AGI raises profound ethical questions about control, alignment, and what it means to be human. Ensuring that an intelligence far surpassing our own remains aligned with human values is perhaps the most important task our species will ever undertake. We need to have robust, global conversations about safety and ethics right now, long before AGI becomes a reality. The transition to a post-work society would also present immense social challenges that we would need to navigate carefully. But it's crucial to remember that every major technological revolution in history has come with both challenges and incredible opportunities. The key is not to fear the future, but to prepare for it thoughtfully and shape it proactively. Ultimately, the arrival of AGI could represent the next stage of evolution not just for technology, but for consciousness itself. In partnership with AGI, we could begin to answer the biggest questions of all. What is the nature of consciousness? Are we alone in the universe? What is our ultimate purpose? AGI could help us decipher the fundamental laws of physics, explore the farthest reaches of the cosmos, and understand the very fabric of reality. We could move from being a species confined to one planet to a truly interstellar civilization. The potential is limitless. AGI isn't just a tool, it's a potential partner in our cosmic journey, a key that could unlock a future more amazing than we can currently comprehend. The road ahead is uncertain, but it is undeniably exciting. We stand on the brink of a new dawn, and what we choose to do with this incredible potential will define the future of humanity. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the future. It's a topic that fascinates me, and I hope it sparked your imagination as well. What do you think would be the most incredible change brought by AGI? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more mind-bending ideas about science and technology, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.